Yo, 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 what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Bari here, and I'm back with another video to talk about some more Granblue Fantasy versus Ryzen, and to do the traditional week one early tier list. So just want to make this clear to everyone that, yeah, this is an early tier list. This doesn't really have any type of well, not to say it doesn't really have any type of thought or anything like that, but not to take it super seriously as far as this like a definitive, thing that I'm saying here. These are all opinions. They all can be changed in a matter of a week or 2 weeks or a month. But this is how I feel after playing the game for a week. You know what I mean? And by saying that, I've been playing the game, last Monday for early access, whoever got the digital deluxe edition for the game. And I do see a few tier lists going around there. Where some of the stuff I disagree with. I'm not saying I'm not a great player at all when it comes to Granblue. I'm just a lonely Lancelot scrub. Well, not lonely, but I'm a Lancelot scrub. And I see a lot of people trying to already, they trying already to destroy my man Lancelot, talking about he is top 3 in Granblue Fantasy versus Right. I don't know how people can see Lancelot as top 3 character in this game. You know what I mean? It's from the beta to now. I don't see that. You know what I mean? As somebody that plays Lancelot, I've pretty much played against all the casts. I know how to play pretty much this whole game. Majority of the casts, I can play, or I have played in the previous version, or dabbled a little bit here and there in Ryzen. But to say Lancelot is top 3 is insane to me. You know what I mean? I did make this tweet here. Lancelot is not top 3 in Granblue Fantasy versus Ryzen. People are just saying that because they want him nerfed, which I feel like that's the case. You know what I mean? To say Lancelot top 3, they want that brother nerfed because they don't want to deal with him in rank or whatnot. The one character that got completely changed, Lancelot got a lot of changes. You know what I mean? Some was for the greater good, but there's a lot of changes that, as when it comes to other characters, as far as their tool set and their toolkit and whatnot, as far as what they can do or inputs that they can do, majority of the cast remain the same. Lancelot, his whole routes have changed up. Inputs have changed up. Specials have changed up. I do think that his ultimate skills are really good though, but a lot of changes that happen, man. So I also said, Siegfried, let's get into it. I don't want to spoil too much, but like I said, guys, this is the week 1 tier list. I'm going to type this in here. This is just for a conversation. This is not for like like I said, I'm not trying to say this is the definitive, opinion. I'm not the greatest of players. You know what I mean? I just made it to S rank. The in S rank I played, people quit. I guess they didn't want to play against Lancelot. And you know what I mean? And I haven't played since because of work or whatnot. But I'm not. This is just an opinion of somebody that loves this game. I'm not the best. I'm not a tournament player, but I'm just giving my opinions here. So week 1, fun tier list. All right, so I'm not going to change anything here because we'll leave it for right now. But we'll go in order as far as how I feel. Grand, I think Grand is pretty good, but right now I will put him right here at B. Grand. Ultimate skill wise, I don't really think it elevated Grand's game. Grand game has always been really good, really good grounded game, to force you to jump, force you to do dumb stuff and punish or really get into it with boot. But I don't really think that the ultimate skill really elevated Grand. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to think his DP does a little bit more damage. The fireball just much bigger. I don't know if it goes further. The boot, I think he can combo from his boot, which is good. You know what I mean? If you have a skip neutral move, I think that's really good. And I don't remember what else he has. So I'm gonna put Grand B. I do think that Grand is better than Jita though. In my personal opinion. I always felt like Grand was better than Jita. You know, Jita, she has a little record stuff, but I just feel like that skip neutral move that Gran has, that's much better, which they nerfed. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the years of Granblue Fantasy versus. But I'm gonna place Jita right here. If it changes, you know, we'll put him up because Gran is, in my opinion, is hovering around this area right here. Catalina. Catalina. I think these two characters are better than Catalina. Catalina is a good neutral game. A good Catalina can destroy you. But she does have that big sword ultimate skill move, which really good. But from a far distance, it's really hard to like combo with, but you get nice Oki from it because it crumples. But yeah, Catalina, I don't really think she has changed as far as like in the tier list. You know, I don't see her A, I don't see her as S, but I leave her here. Charlotta. Charlotta is pretty much the monkey of the game. She's the gorilla. This character is still strong. I still kind of feel like Charlotte is still up here, but I'm gonna leave her here for now until we come back revisit. But I feel like Charlotte is very strong, man. You got to be careful. It's very hard to punish this character, in my opinion, especially as a Lancelot main. Um, she still has the little mix-up stuff that she could do. Her game plan is still pretty much the same, even with ultimate skill. But it's such a basic but strong game plan, and it's hard to deal with in the game. But yeah, I have Charlotte here. Lancelot. I do have Lancelot. This is tough. Is Lancelot better than Charlotte? I don't think so. We're gonna save Lance. We're gonna save Lance. Just to be nice. Oh, you know what I should add? I should add a don't know. Because like Percival, I don't think I fought a Percival in ranked. I have over 100 and something matches, not including like casual or lobby matches, and I haven't fought a Percival yet. But if I were to place Percival somewhere, hmm, I'll place Percival like right here for now. Like I said, we'll revisit this. Ladiva, I still think Ladiva, she have some cheap stuff, but yeah, she's playing a different game than everybody else. It's a struggle for her to get in. She doesn't really have really good get in tools. You gotta be reliant on meter to really get in with ultimate skill Lariat, because that's like a mid. You know what I mean? That can guard crush. But Lariat, is a high and everything else. It's just I don't feel like they've properly flushed her out, as a character. They've been nerfed this character since the previous version of the game. The pushback on the headbutts is much further. You know what I mean? Where you're just out of grab range by the simply, you just simply just walk back. When you're playing against a diva, you mid screen, just simply walk back. Don't jump. Just walk back and you'll get out of her range. Make sure you watch for any sweeps or any, lows. But other than that, just walk back. You know what I mean? You should be fine. But she does have some cheap stuff with meter. When she does have the skybound gauge up, and she have access to that blue juice lariat, she does get a little nasty. She got some nice little command grabs with the ultimate as well, but she's super meter dependent. You know what I mean? That's her typical basic tool set. It's just not fit for this game. Matera, I think Matera is really strong, man. I feel like everybody have a different opinion with this character, but I feel like she's a strong zoner. You know what I mean? A zoner that have good tools to keep you at bay. A standing low with 5A, a reversal. With she gotta have the SSB gauge fill up though, but she does have the tool. I think she have a reversal now with her ultimate skill too. I definitely got clipped with a few of them things where I think I was out. I'm thinking like, okay, this jump in is like, is a good proximity, is a good distance, is a good angle. But no, that blue juice reversal definitely slapped me. So I'll have her. I kind of want to lean her up here, but I have her for right here for now. Lawayne, another character that I really don't know. I think Lawayne is better than Ladiva. Ultimate skill stuff, really, really broken. are really really good. The fact that you can replenish ultimate skill by just eating, which a unique skill, I think that makes him really good. Um, for me, I put Lewin right here. Fairy, I think Fairy is super strong. I think Fairy is very very strong in this game, man. Another ranged character. I kind of want to put her up here now. Just thinking about it. Um, I do think Charlotte is a little better than Fairy though. But Fairy, super strong character in my opinion. Full screen command grab, pull you in, leave you. Setups is crazy. Um, that's a lot of great options now with versus ultimate skill. Zeta, I think Zeta has the best ultimate skill in the game. People do it a lot. They jump back and do the spear dive, slaps you, hits you in the corner. You can combo again from it. When you get hit with an ultimate skill, it's only costing you 25% meter. So sometimes people get away with like 3 of them things because they have a full 50%. I mean, full 100%. Zeta is very, very strong in this game. Ultimate skills, in my opinion, has definitely propped her up to S rank. And she's hard to deal with. All over the place. You know what I mean? Like, can't really keep her grounded because she wants to be in the air. And you try to do any type of anti-airs or you gotta be very on point with anti-airs. I feel like now Zeta is a character that I never really labbed like that against, but now I feel like I have to because of all the options, especially with meter. But I do feel like she is definitely top 5 in Ryzen, in my opinion. Vasaraga, another character that people sleep on, in my opinion. I put Vasaraga A. Maybe because when it comes to Vasaraga, I have like a mental block against this character. I can't. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. I can't fight against a Vasaraga. I'm a Lancelot man, and I struggle against Vasaraga, man. Struggle. You know what I mean? I think Vasaraga buttons is really good. Its tool set, its toolkit is really good. Armor goes a long way. His blue juice moves, his ultimate skill, really, really good. Instant command grab. You know what I mean? That good damage, good Oki. Shit, I might have Vasaraga a little bit higher than Fairy. I mean, than Matera. Normaya, I feel like she's super good as well. I've played against Normaya, but I haven't really played against a Normaya where I really, really fared. But I just could see her tool set is really good. If you don't know her frames and or whatnot, when it comes to her stance, I just think she's a hard character to use. But I do think, is she better than Gran? I don't know if she's better than Gran. I don't know how I feel about Percival too. Percival is just a character I don't know, to be honest with you. But I feel pretty comfortable saying this though. Fireball is really good. But I'll put Normaya. I'll put Normaya right here for now. Saurus. I'll put Saurus. I do think Saurus is better than Catalina. I'll put Saurus right here right now. Frame trap god. You know what I mean? This is a character, yes, stubby buttons, but you have to learn the mechanics of the game. You have to learn frame data because they will abuse you every single time if you're not ready for it. If you go into a fight against a Saurus and you're blind, you don't know what's going on, most likely you probably will lose the match. If you're playing against a really good Saurus, you know what I mean? Most likely you're gonna lose it because they're gonna abuse you with low jab. I mean low crouching, 2M into fists. If they're up close, they're gonna do the little rapid punch, you know what I mean, or the little down volcano punch plus standing low, really, really good. I think Saurus is strong. I think a lot of people sleeping on them. Every time I see or play against this character, I worry because I know that he does a lot of damage, and I have to be in my p's and q's as far as when I can press a button. Zoe, I think Zoe is one of the best characters in the game. She's definitely up there for me. Before I put her in S tier, we'll see. But Zoe's super strong. Running the dash buttons. I forgot to even talk about the dash buttons. Dash button, very, very strong. All her dash buttons are strong. Ultimate skill, I think she benefits. She got one of the best ultimate skills. Matter of fact, I'll put Zoe right here for now. She have one of the best ultimate skills with that freaking eagle, whatever thing she calling the dragon that she calling that replenish the whole dragon meter fully if it hits. You know, Super Skybound art still does a lot of damage. Zoe's set play game is amazing. They did kind of nerf her EX, you know, dragon laser, but it's still pretty good in my personal opinion. And this is another match that I do struggle against with Zoe. Cagliostro. I put Cag. I think Cag is better than the other zoners. I think she's better than Fairy. I think she's better than Matera. Cag got this. She got a lot of options, man. And if you got conditioned just a block, I mean, which you are gonna get, you know, conditioned to block. She does have so much stuff to keep herself safe. Those traps is down. Her dash, I think, is a medium where she jumps over you, crosses and pushes you back. Super good. Ultimate skill moves are very, very good. She can be a very aggressive character. I've played against some CAGs that were very, very aggressive. You know what I mean? Some didn't even care about the set play shit. I think her DP is cheap as well. You know what I mean? I think that's a lower DP, right? Very, very crazy character. UL. I do think UL is better than, well, I put it better than Charlotte. I don't know, but this is a very interesting one. But I think the same game, UL is gonna rush you down. UL is really, really good. Another frame trap character. She's just a better Saurus, way better Saurus. You know what I mean? Stance is super good. That's the rush down. You know, you get 2 reversals that to get out of your way. She have a DP and she can have a, you know, her backflip to get out of you know, dodge, you know, when she flips out of there. She's just a strong character, in my opinion. Honore, Uno. I don't know how I feel about Uno, man. I don't really play him too much. Maybe I have like, I don't know right here. Just to be fair, because I don't know how I feel about Uno. Like Percival, I've been playing Granblue since 2020, and I don't really fight that much Percivals. But I know he's good. I know he got nerfed up, but it did buff him a little bit. His fireball game to me is a super, super strong. He does have good mix up, you know what I mean, with his command dash thing. So yeah, I keep Percival here, but Uno is a character I don't know. Honore, I don't know. Eustace is another character that I feel like nobody really talks about. But I think he's super strong. I think Eustace, but I put him better than Cagno. I think Eustace is around here. I think he's better than Fairy. Just a harder character. Matter of fact, is he better than Fairy? No. He's just a harder character to deal with, or use. But now that you know, the technical inputs don't really matter. You know what I mean? I think Eustace went up a lot in the tier list. Fireball game is pretty good. The grenade setups is very, very good. Keep plus frames. He can bait out a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Faking out, you know, with some mix ups. You got low, you can go high, you can do the little jump back gun. That's an overall strong character. I feel like as more people, you know, explore and develop with him, he's gonna move up. And you know, when it comes to tournament wise, I think the last tournament, when you know, I'm not going to include tournament. I'm mostly talking about rank here. You know what I mean? So, because I know if I incorporate that stuff, I don't really participate in tournaments like that for the game. I don't want to incorporate out solely that. Seox, definitely, in my opinion, one of the best characters in the game. That's been the case since he came in the game. Let's have options. This character will maul you. Another character, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to play the game, and you fight against Seox, most likely you're probably going to get mauled. You know what I mean? A lot of options. You know, Berserker Barrage have a lot of options. He can do the little forward punch or the little fist. He can do the overhead kick to keep it plus, the back dash, the cross up behind you, cancel the fireball. You know, yo, he does have mad option. One of the best ultimate skills as well. Notice the thing, the ultimate skills that can jump back and do what they do, and like the dives and do what they do. I think it's some of the best skills. Very hard to punish. You know what I mean? As much as you want to anti-air it, and once you want to clip it, it's very hard. The EX one, the blue one, the ultimate skill one, very, very hard. And he gets the full combo off of it. Very, very tough to deal with, man. But yeah, I have Seox. Um, yeah, I have him in top 5 for sure. Vera. Vera is another character that I feel like is definitely top 3. Vera is a very, very strong character. She's actually my second main. And I love the hell out of this character. But I feel like just in the mechanics itself of Granblue Fantasy versus Rising, she benefits the most, to be honest with you, because she have an install super that I swore I blocked the install super, but it touched me and she still gained back BP. And if it does hit you, she gained BP, takes your BP, and she can combo from it, send you into the corner. She is super, super strong. I'm surprised people don't really talk about Vera. You know what I mean? Everybody want to talk about Lancelot. You know, they want to talk about Zeta. You know, I see some people talk about CAG or Fairy or whatnot, but nobody out here talking about Vera is, in my opinion, definitely top 5, top 3. Beelzebub. Bubs. I got Bubs. I think Bubs is here. Just on some online, this character can scrub you out. Especially if you don't know how to deal with that karma move, that pull. This character can scrub you out. And his ultimate karma, if you don't know how to deal with that, yo, that's free damage, yo. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll probably put Bubs up here. I think Bubs is very, very strong in this version of the game. Meter, he's scary. You know what I mean? Full screen, fireball game, you already know is really good. Can delay it, can throw you off. There's so much this character have option wise. Dive kick plus on block. And like I said, that karma move, you don't know how to deal with that. GG's. Good DP, that's 360. You know what I mean? So it's very hard. It's hard for me to punish his DP as well. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll be like, oh, let me. I think I'm close enough, and I try to run up and punish it. Nope, he's blocking it. So I think Bubs is really, really strong. Belial, yeah, S tier. I'm putting both of these S tiers. I think that this Belial is better because he gets the strong pressure. You know what I mean? He does have the command grab, so you have the little mix-up tools as well. You got to be very wary. I think he has one of the best fireballs in the game. Matter of fact, I think Belial is better than Zoe. Avatar Belial, he's super strong as well, but he is risky. You know what I mean? Defense is really low, but the damage output is insane. Yeah, I think he's up here as well. But I do think the regular Belial is better. Fireball game is a super strong. Counter is really good. This Belial right here, this Belial just wants you to block and crack under pressure. Like, oh, is it my turn to press the button? And then when you think it's your turn, boop, another follow up that he spends his health to send your ass in the corner and do a 25 combo or whatnot. You know what I mean? But yeah, Belial, I think is super strong. I'm not sleeping on Belial. You know what I mean? It don't matter what type of nerfs they do to this character. The overall design is a strong. Anila, I don't know how I feel about Anila as well. I didn't really play her so much, but I do think she's very strong. I think the sheep stuff is crazy. Would I put her better than Fairy? Nah, I don't think she's better than Fairy. Is CAG better than Fairy? I'm kind of think because I don't. Maybe because that's a rough matchup. You know what I mean? Maybe because of the rough matchup. I don't know. My bad, I had uncle duties. But I'll leave it for here, friend. Like I said, this is nothing definitive. That's my basic week 1 impressions. That's playing rank casual matches, how I feel about where characters hold. Like I said, my opinions can change. You know, I would love to have a discussion with other people just to see how they feel about it. But this is just how I feel currently after a week. But yeah, I do feel strong about the Balad character. Siegfried. I think Siegfried's top tier as well. Um, super strong character, great fireball game, mix ups, off his little whatever the move is called, where you can get a grab. He have a high joint, he got a parry from it. You know what I mean? That's a character that can constantly have you guessing. You know what I mean? Really good pokes. That helm breaker or slam sword move that he does, super strong. Unblockable setups is crazy. I seen this crazy unblockable setups where dude was just he did a Mortal Kombat combo that's light, had him recover, boom, wasn't ready for it. You know what I mean? Siegfried, very, very strong. The damage output, by far some of the highest damage output. Do I think he's better than Seox, Vera, or Zeta? I don't know. But I'll have Siegfried up here for now. Grimnir. Where would I put I think Grimnir is strong, man. I think Grimnir is strong. I think people are just being a little bit coy. They're being a little bit hesitant to say, like, you know, he's cheap. But to be honest with you, I'll put Grim right here for now. I think Grimnir is strong as hell. You know what I mean? I fight a lot of Grimnirs and everybody fight him differently. Everybody play him differently. And his buttons are really good. You know, fuzzy setups, good zoning tools. You know, anti-air is, the hitbox in that anti-air is crazy. Which it looks weird because it looks like it just is going all the way up, but it clips me sometimes. Like I'm trying to like bait out the anti-air, and it will still clip me as I press my fast fall. I'm like, damn, what's the hitbox in that joint, man? But yeah, I think this character is super good. You know what I mean? And then Nair, I got Nair up here. I think Nair personally, I think Nair is like right here, personally. You know what I mean? For me, if looking at top 5, I will put, yeah, these characters right here, definitely top 5 for sure. Definitely top 5. I want to put UL higher than Charlotta. I think UL is really strong. And this is where I will put Lancelot. I'll put Lancelot like around right here. I do think Lancelot, I kind of feel like UL is better than Lancelot. But I'll put Lancelot right here. You know what I mean? As a Lancelot main, I don't see how people put Lancelot as top 3 in my opinion. I'm not saying that Lancelot doesn't have any cheapness. Every character has some cheap stuff, but to have Lance top 3, I think that's crazy. When you have Zeta, you have Nier, Vera, Theox, you know what I mean? They just have an easier time to do what they want to do, to get whatever they want to get off. But to speak on Lancelot, you know, like I said, the 6/6, blade impulse, they changed that because now you have the dash attacks. Okay, that's fine. But how the attack works, the utility attacks is different. So the light version doesn't cross up anymore. They quickly recover off of lights because that's a universal change, I guess they do in the game. The mid version is still kind of same as far as the properties and how it works. EX version doesn't cross up anymore in mid screen. So that's a big change for Lancelot, you know what I mean? So you can get some, cheeky little mix up tools and whatnot. Turbulence, medium turbulence, EX turbulence doesn't work the same as well. It's not invulnerable, especially EX version is not invulnerable, on startup anymore. So you can get hit out of it, and it doesn't cross up. You know what I mean? To get out of those corner situations or to do some mix up stuff, left right stuff when it comes to turbulence, you can't really do that no more. With Lancelot, they severely nerfed turbulence, in my opinion. They did give him a really, really good DP that cover all angles. You know what I mean? It's very hard to miss the range when it comes to hitting people in that DP. You know, people try to, super jump, cross you up, you still can clip them with that DP. But yeah, turbulence have changed a lot. Even even his his unique skill move, unique skill to up, like that doesn't cross up anymore like that. I remember that crossing up, especially like mid screen. I would get a cross up, do a jump B for a little, safe jump setup or whatnot. What I mean? It's just a lot of stuff that's changed like that for Lancelot. His combo routes has definitely changed now. What I mean? There's some similarities there, but a lot of it have changed. I think Lancelot damage output is still really good though. That's why I'm kind of conflicted to like maybe put him up here because his damage output is really, really good for the type of character that he is. Like you can't get anti-air by Lancelot. You're gonna eat you're gonna eat 50 shit. I did one time, I did like I have to pull up the clip, or if you guys ain't watching the rant videos, definitely gonna watch it. Easy did crazy damage with Lancelot. You know what I mean? The only reason why I have Grimnir probably down here is because I don't know it's too much of him. You know what I mean? Fighting against Yua, I always had like a tough time because she does have some nice like plus frame stuff. I think Lancelot, dash light is really, really good. His other dash buttons is I think his ultimate skills are really strong. Ultimate skill fireball that freezes you, holds you in place, or that slows you down. I think that's really strong. His blade impulse ultimate skill is really good. That crosses up. Very and can catch people in the air as well, really, really easily. EX is really DP is really good. I think the DP, his ultimate skill DP is good. And then he has the Blade Impulse. Blade Impulse ultimate skill I don't really use so much, but definitely catch a lot of Seoxes, especially if they want to, do their dash, back after the little Rekka series or Berserker Claw. You can definitely catch it because it's super fast. Startup is really, really fast in that. But yeah, this is just how I feel right now when it comes to Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. Like I said, I'm not the greatest of player, but I'm just giving my little opinion, man, on how I feel about the game so far. I do love the game a lot. I enjoy it thoroughly, and yeah, I'm always down to play as well, man. So if you guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about my opinion here, what I'm wrong on, what am I crazy on, am I bugging, am I wilding? Y'all let me know, man. Let's have this conversation, let's have this discussion. And let's play some more Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. And be on the lookout for the online arcade, especially in 2024, because we will be running tournaments for this game. You know what I mean? Because brother getting a little upgrade on this internet real soon, as I've been promising for a couple of months now. I'm going to do it. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's your boy Jay Bari, and I'm gone. Deuces.